Yo guys, it's your boy Didi Tekz back again with another YouTube video. I'm here with my dad and we are going to be going over the 1-1 draw between Manchester United and Arsenal. So guys, me personally as an Arsenal fan, I'm really disappointed, with this result because of the fact that we came away with an amazing 7-1 win in the big Champions League stage against PSV, who were a good side, and Arsenal still came out victorious and popped them 7-0. But I don't understand why the Arsenal didn't come into this game against United, who are, they're not in their greatest form, and we really didn't take advantage of that, and we didn't come into this game with the confidence, with the urgency that we're chasing a title and we wanted and needed the 3 points today. That's what really disappointed me the most, because players like Ethan Nwaneri and Leandro Trossard, who had really good games against PSV, didn't show those same levels today, didn't show those same standards as they did in the game today. Me personally, there were two players in this game, who really impressed me and made me proud, who were Declan Rice and David Raya. So those players, they both had amazing games, they stuck to their tasks and they really showed that consistency from the last match into this game. So Dad, how do you think this game went today and why?
Yeah, today's game, it was supposed to be an important game for Arsenal.
Yeah. But
the way Arsenal played today, for me, Man United was the one looking to win.
Wow,
because you could see the hunger and the desire with their game plan. They stick to their game plan to hit Arsenal on the break.
Yeah.
So Arsenal themselves, we are moving the ball, we're dominating, but we are not creating anything. As a team that want to win title, you must find a way to win games. It's a result that give you a title, not beautiful football. For me today, Arsenal, they didn't take their chances the way they didn't even create chance. So Man United play really well for my own opinion.
That's true. Sometimes let's leave out Mikel Arteta. Looking at all of the players, I wonder if the players think that goals win you games, or lovely flicks, lovely tricks like Odegaard and Trossard, who would always try a little dink or a little flick or whatever, all that rubbish. I feel like goals win you games, and like we saw with Man United, they got one chance, got one goal. Arsenal will do everything, they'll pass sideways, they'll do the flicks, do the tricks. Where are the goals? And goals make the difference. Look at someone like Salah. Salah necessarily doesn't play well in all games, but the thing with Salah is that the fact that he's decisive. When he gets the ball in the penalty area, he always creates a chance. If it's a goal, cuts in and bangs it with the quality he has, or he gets an assist by passing it to someone like McAllister who just shoot. And that's the thing that Arsenal lack, to be honest. And I think that's the difference between Liverpool and Arsenal, especially in this title race. Liverpool are more decisive than Arsenal. Talking about the title race, me personally, I think it's over, but who knows, maybe my dad, could be still hoping and believing in this Arsenal squad that they could pull off a miracle and pull off the impossible and still win the title. So Dad, do you think the title is still there to be won?
To be honest with you, the title race is over now.
Really?
With Arsenal 3 games in a row without a win.
Yeah.
I don't see how you can contend for a title.
Exactly.
Like that. So for me, I've given up.
Yeah. Talking about the title race, I feel like first of all, a crucial point was when Saka got injured. That was obviously, Saka is our best player, most creative, goals and assists and his goal contributions and everything he does, amazing. Saka gets injured, that was a really crucial point. Another crucial point was also the fact that the January window and we didn't sign nobody. Absolutely nobody. That was another crucial point, and I think after the transfer window, looking at all of the injuries, as well as also another crucial point was Kai Havertz's ACL injury, which was also really crucial, was the fact that Arsenal didn't go for anyone in that window. And I feel like that's when, to be honest, obviously I like to be positive, that's when the title was gone, because usually, look at Aston Villa, they brought in Marcus Rashford, Marco Asensio, and I think they brought in Marlon to strengthen their team because they're pushing for European football. Arsenal's pushing for a Premier League title, and we didn't bring in nobody to strengthen our whole team, and that's just disappointing and shocking, to be honest, because Liverpool, obviously they have such a strong squad and they don't really need to bring in anyone. Look at City are still pushing for top 4. They brought in Mamouche, Kusanov. They're trying to strengthen their squad, and look at the squad they have with Savinho, Foden, Bernardo Silva and De Bruyne. They still went to go and bring in another established player like Omar Mamouche, he was really doing well in the German league. all with the purpose to strengthen their squad and push for something. But I don't understand, to be honest, why didn't Arsenal go for anyone in this January transfer window? And for me as a fan, it is really, really disappointing. So now, talking of the context of the game, Manchester United had a clear game plan. It was, to sit in deep and hit Arsenal on the counter-attack, to use the pace of Alejandro Garnacho, the holding up play and ability of Joshua Zirkzee, and the passing of Bruno Fernandes. Do you think Arsenal dealt with that game plan well today? And how do you think they did going over the counter-attacking football of Manchester United?
I think for me, I would say Man United, they succeeded in their counter-attack because apart from David Wright pulling out those saves, Man United would have beaten Arsenal 4-1 today.
Exactly.
Which showed that their counter-attack football works. So to me, they were successful in their game plan today.
Again, like you said, because although Man United was sitting in deep, they 100% had more clear-cut opportunities to win the game. Even Declan Rice's goal, it wasn't even an opportunity, it was just quality from Declan Rice. And if you think of the whole game, how many opportunities can you go back and think, oh my days, how did he miss? But if you look at the side of Manchester United, they had so many opportunities that obviously they would look back and think, we really should have won this game. And to be honest, it's true. Man United had so many opportunities. In my opinion, I think they even should have won the game. Obviously with the miraculous saves from David Raya. But again, their game plan, they worked, because like you said, all of those chances, apart from the last one from Bruno Fernandes, was generated from a counter-attack, especially with the shot from Masraoui. I think the counter-attack was amazing. So that in this game today, do you have any stand-up players in this game? And if you do, what did they do that you really enjoyed?
Declan Rice and David Raya. Declan Rice today, he was amazing. Pulling out that last-minute tackle. That would have been a goal opportunity. I mean, the way he slid to clear the ball, and his goal as well.
Exactly.
The way he was driving with the ball. He's a very good ball carrier, and you could see that today's game. And David Raya, on the other hand, he pulled out 3 wonderful saves.
Exactly.
To me, if those goals were to go in, Arsenal would have been beaten 4-1.
Exactly.
Which will be, it will dent their confidence even in the Champions League.
But like you said, David Raya and Declan Rice, I think they were the reasons why we didn't lose this game today. Because before Declan Rice, scored, me personally, while watching the game, I was thinking, where's this goal gonna come from? Because like we said, Arsenal didn't change their game plan, and to be honest, Manchester United sat in deep and it looked like they were enjoying how Arsenal were going sideways. They weren't changing their game plan. So I feel like, again, where was the goal gonna come from? Because our attackers weren't doing enough. There wasn't enough creativity. But luckily for us, Declan Rice had the quality to just, bang it in the back of the net and obviously equalise for us. But then going over to David Raya, actually, he made 3 amazing, top quality, world-class saves, which also kept us in the game. And also, again, it had a huge part to play in us even getting, a draw. Although I'm very disappointed with the fact that we didn't win, I'm very grateful because of the fact that we didn't lose. Because of these 2 guys, we did not lose this game. And again, a huge big up to David Raya and Declan Rice in this game today. Because of the fact that we couldn't find a way through this low block, do you feel like Mikel Arteta has any part to play? And do you feel like we have a right to blame the manager in this game today?
To me, I believe in every football match, the setup is down to the manager.
It's true.
So for me, the setup of the game today was down to Mikel Arteta. Because I don't know what his game plan was.
Exactly.
Because you could see, Man United game plan. They knew what they're playing for.
That's true.
But Arsenal team, I can't say this is what they're playing for. You're keeping the ball, but without creating nothing. You are not dangerous. But you could see Man United on their counter-attack, they were very dangerous.
They were very dangerous.
They create opportunities.
Exactly.
So, but Arsenal, you took the position like 80% possession, but you didn't create no chance. It doesn't make no sense to me.
Like you said, when you have 80% possession, if you search up on Google what was the score between Man United and Arsenal, they're not going to show you the possession stats. They're going to show you the final score, the amount of goals you scored. If you can have 99% of possession and don't score, what does that profit you? How does that make you a better team? How does that help you succeed? It just doesn't in any way, in any shape or form. And again, Arsenal have no significant real game plan. Even if Arsenal's game plan were to take more shots at the edge of the box, that's a game plan, and I would buy that. But to be honest, I don't buy the way Arsenal always, their game plan is to keep the ball, keep moving the ball, because we've been doing it for too long and that hasn't got us a result. So we need to switch things up. Look at Liverpool. Their game plan is to be aggressive in the attack, press high, be physical, and get their goals. Get the ball to their star man, Salah and Diaz, and that gives them results. We can see the game plan. Look at Manchester United today. Although they haven't been in the greatest of form, coming into a big game like this, we saw their game plan, and that game plan actually got them so many chances. Manchester United probably even had like 15% possession, obviously apart from the latter stages of the game where they generated a few chances, but they still created chances. They even scored, and that game plan was the fact that they were pressing high, but they were still remain disciplined to also drop back, because in the first half especially, they made it really hard for Arsenal to play out from the back. But maybe sometimes Arsenal will just use our quality and just play out by one touch, one amazing pass from either Odegaard or something. But still, we saw the game plan from Manchester United, and I'm just saying that Arsenal need to find a way to change things up, and I feel like Mikel Arteta is really responsible for that, because like I say, look at all of the best managers like Jose Mourinho, Pep Guardiola, and Carlo Ancelotti. What I really admire with all of those managers is the fact that they don't mind, changing up their tactics. They don't care how they win. They just want to win. So that's what I think Mikel Arteta really needs to improve on as a manager, and we need to change the way we play. So before I include that, do you have any last points, to end this podcast?
Yeah, my last point is nothing that, because even Arsenal, I'm not looking at the title, but going forward, they need to know the kind of player they recruit.
That's true.
Whenever team come to them aggressive, the way they back up. Yeah. So it's a coward attitude.
Exactly.
They need to man up as a team.
Yeah. There's some players like Leandro Trossard. They don't like physical contact. It looks like they don't want to get themselves dirty. They don't want to get stuck in, and it's just annoying. To be a title contending team, you need to have a good mentality. You need to get stuck in. Look at Newcastle. Why is it that whenever we play Newcastle, we always struggle? Because they have players like Bruno Guimaraes and Joe Linton who are strong-minded, who get stuck in, who want to win the ball and want the 3 points. And I think that's the difference between all of the best teams in the world and Arsenal. And you've been amazing as always. Guys, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please, I just want to say a big thank you to all of you guys who have already subscribed to my YouTube channel. It's Didi Tekz out.